Hello, guys. Happy Monday. So, today is Monday, so it is about preparing ourselves, our mind, our soul, our everything in terms of, facing another week. So, every week we should prepare ourselves and think about the things that we want to do, things that we want to achieve, and things that we want to manifest in our life. So today I'm going to talk about you. There is this. We're gonna start with the quote, and also we're gonna end it with affirmation. The three affirmation that we're going to focus for this week. So don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dreams. When you are immune to the opinions and action of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So a lot of us sometimes it's hard because as we go through life, sometimes when we experience things, sometimes we take things personally, and like obviously as a human person, we just response to the things that happens to us. We react to what other people say and do towards us, which is normal. That's just normal for us as a human to sometimes react, and that is why it is very important to practice mindfulness, to practice the ability to, to breathe and be able to think before we act so that we don't really correspond to many things. And also it's very important for us to be resilient and to really know ourselves, because so that we don't take everything personally, and everything that people say or do does not affect us, because most of the time the things that people say or do, it is a reflections of their own reality. They're just projecting maybe how they feel, what they're trying to say, all their frustration. Maybe they're just projecting it, but this has nothing to do with you. As long as you don't do something bad, those things that people say or do is not a projection of your own reality or your dreams. Remember, uh, every time we try to do something that we want, or going outside of the norms that you usually do, a lot of people will always say something, but doesn't mean what they say you will always have to follow. It really depends on you, but really at the end of the day, your opinion, your thinking, your ideas of where you want to go or what you want to do is based on your actions and your beliefs. So if you keep factoring everything that people say. We take it too much of personal. Like there's just gonna be too much, and it's never gonna be ending. So then that's the purpose why you are always suffering, or always distressed, or not able to move forward because you're focusing too much on the negativity and also focusing on those noise around you. If you're focusing too much on the noise around you, then you're not going to be able to move forward, right? So again, block out those noise. If those noise are too negative or they're not really helping you to move forward, it's time to detach yourself or cut those bonds, because it is very important for you if you're working towards self growth and working towards your inner peace and the ability for you to be a better person, to be better, to have a better life. If those things are not uh, letting you move forward, then it's time for you to cut those, right? Whatever it may be that is bothering your life, or you feel like it's a hindrance in your life, definitely cut those. And remember, always practice mindfulness and be mindful in the way you react, your thinking towards what other people say. It's a tricky one because, of course, as human, it's just natural for us to react. All right, so let me think about that this whole week and see. You can either put in the comment down below, or you can definitely put a post in your social media. How does this code affects you in your life, or how do you understand this code to be in terms of the the in your life and what is happening to you right now? Okay, now we're gonna move into our affirmations. So if you have a drink, definitely grab your drinks. So if you have a drink, you can light up a candle. You can turn off all the noises around you. so that they'll be able to focus and be able to recite the affirmation that you will be working or will be working this week. So I'm drinking right now my green juice, which you probably have seen in my Facebook, which helps me a lot with my energy. So the affirmation that we're gonna work on, I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh, I cannot move it. All right. So the affirmation that we are going to work on today is number one. I always think and act today. I feel heroic, confident, exhilarated, knowing my actions today will create momentum tomorrow and the next day. I feel unstoppable. So you hear it? I would like you to repeat it and say it out loud. I always think and act today. I feel heroic, confident, exhilarated, knowing my actions today will create momentum tomorrow and the next day. I feel unstoppable. Yes, you feel unstoppable. And when you say your affirmation, you have to say it loud, repeat it multiple times the way as much as you want to really feel it inside of you and really feel that hey, this week I will be unstoppable. Not just this week, maybe the whole time you feel unstoppable. You will feel the action and the thinking that you will do today. You will feel confident and you will create momentum. It could be momentum in your personal life, momentum in your business, basically in any aspect of your life. The moment that you started acting and thinking towards something that you want, the momentum start moving. The second affirmation, I am legendary investor. I have an eye for picking the best asset at the right time. I have an extraordinary ability to buy and sell at the best prices to maximize profit and generate passive revenue through my investment strategies. This one is very specific, especially if you are a type of person who is a business owner and also working towards becoming an investor too. Because obviously, if we have business, even if you are an employee too, you can also be a legendary investor. Because remember, that is why we're working towards increasing our cash flow. Having a business is so that we can generate passive income and generate those portfolio for us so that we can build our wealth, right? So again, I am a legendary investor. I have an eye for picking the best asset at the right time. I have an extraordinary ability to buy and sell at the best prices to maximize profit and generate passive income or passive revenue through my investment strategies. Again, if you are an investor, repeat it. Even if you are just a beginner investor, you need to believe that you will have those abilities to be able to pick the right asset and to be able to to build the right portfolio to build your wealth, generational wealth. Last one, my investments for myself and the strategies I create keep growing my money and that of those around me. I'm patient, confident, logical when creating investment strategies and not afraid to take measure risks in order to maximize my profits. So again, this one is again looking at investment. Could be again investment is a broad word. It could be investment in terms of money, investment in yourself. The way when you invest in yourself, and also investing time to be able to figure out the strategies to make sure that you are investing in the correct thing, investing in either just creating a portfolio or investing the correct business so that you will have your money growing for you, right? You have to be patient, confident, and logical in making those decisions because at the end of the day, everything you do is ultimately your decision. Again, remember the things that other people say or do towards you should not affect you personally. At the end of the day, it's your decision, right? It's your decision. If we focus on that and don't take everything that we hear or say that people do to us personally, then you will have no suffering. Not that we don't have no suffering, but you will not be a victim of endless suffering, but instead you'll be able to be more free, to be able to be more confident, to be able to be more free, to be able to create momentum in your life. So definitely repeat these affirmations. You can be able to change the affirmations based on the goal that you have this week. It doesn't have to be exactly these things or the same phrases. You can actually change it. These are just examples of the things that you could work on if it relates to you. It is best to have an affirmation that relates to you so that you feel it in your own soul, and then you are able to visualize it and actually, because you can visualize it, you're able to actually take those actions to create the momentum that you really want to see in your life or even in your business. So that is for today, for Monday, for our motivational Monday. Hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, mompreneurs, entrepreneurs all over the world. Keep going, keep going, because the next step that's going to happen is the success that you are waiting for. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight, it takes time. So keep going, and you are doing a great job.